People don't get out a whole lot, do you? We're all happy to be here. The guys are thrilled to be in Danville. I have to tell you, I would have been here anyway because, well, I won third place in the supermarket contest, and third place was 2 weeks in Danville. Second place was 1 week in Danville. And the first place winner didn't have to come at all. Listen, sit back and enjoy yourself. We're going to enjoy ourselves. We don't care. We're going to have a good time. We're going to sing some songs, tell you a few stories. If while we're singing these songs, if you feel like tapping your toes, if you feel like singing along and clapping your hands, don't do that. It bothers the living heck out of you. Boom, boom, boom. Saturday morning serials chapters 1 through 15. Flying paper, penny loafers, what please strike me? Flat hops, hot hops, Studebaker, Pepsi, please. Ah, you remember these. Cigar man, on your hands, your daddy's socks roll down. Sticks of love, they leave you caps with flaps and button down. Movie stars of Mexican cops and knickers to your knees. Ah, you remember these. When he parade brings away the city of heads, lemonade stands and the boogeyman and legs in your beds. How you doing? Tutti frutti scenes of the American coast. Ah, you remember those. James Dean, he was king, some movies were taboo. Senior prom, Judy's mom, rock and roll was new. Crackjack prize, stocks to rise as the daddy for the keys. Ah, you remember these. One pictures, necklace skirts, and crimson petticoats. Monty Murdoch, Jerry Bird, had got on the coat. Put on caps, higher caps, and many surgeon on caps. Ah, you remember that. Dancing close to little Elm jokes and Kilgore was here. Remember that? Captain Midnight, old tea, and the whip at the county fair. Charles at the stores, Roy Rogers' horse. Oh, those shadows. Ah, you remember those. Let's go. Eagle Star, Rocky on Lutz, rich and blue. Going steady, running and big white bucks and blue suede shoes. Knock, knock, jokes. Who's there?
Tonight, it's Dewey.
Dewey? I think I'm right.
Well, you better tell him now.
Do we remember these? Yes, we do. Ah, do we remember these? Ah, ba, 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 ba. Old Italian fellow studying for the citizenship goes before the judge. He says, Judge, I'm a warrior. I'm not going to pass any test. I'm going to study all about the citizenship. I'm going to study about George Walsh, about Abraham Lincoln. I'm going to study about all of them things. But I'm a warrior. I'm not going to pass any test. And the judge says, don't worry, you'll pass any test. That always reminds me of the two fellows are sitting in the doctor's waiting room, and the last patient is taking a very long time. One fellow thinks, well, maybe if I strike up a conversation, that'll make the time go a little more quickly. So he turns to the other fellow and he says, pardon me, sir, but what do you think of the state of our American governmental affairs today? The other fellow says, she said, "Sight my damn yaps out of my dad's tractor." Well, you know, as we went on and went together, we thought up these little pet names for each other. I used to call her Angel, because she was always up in the air harping about something. She called me Sanka. Sanka. I thought that's cute, but honey, why do you call me Sanka? She says, because 97% of the active ingredients have been removed. I went that gal for her. I don't remember what I did go with her for. But you know, I took her for better or for worse. You know she was worse than I took her for? If you think what happened on our wedding night is tough, you ought to see what happened next. Listen to this. We are such a journey to leave our honeymoon journey. We boarded the ship and left on our trip, side by side. I and her take all together. Then it came a change in the weather. It started to blow, so we headed below, side by side. Then the boat went reeling, and I lost my grip. She went all to pieces, and she abandoned ship. Her heart scattered over the railing toward sharks who were hungrily trailing. She went over to the side. They sang, "Here comes the bride." No more Well, I can tell you this, that we,
Excuse me, is this on?
George, what?
I heard a story work this weekend. I talked to Jerry, and Jerry says, if I didn't take too much time, I can pass it on to the boat. Be okay?
Really good, thanks.
Step back.
I want you to picture this now.
It's a third grade class in school, and it happens to be the teacher's birthday, and a few of the little kids in the class have brought a present for their favorite teacher, you see. Well, little Terry comes up, and Terry's father, by the way, happens to be a florist down in the florist. And his present is quite obviously from the florist. It's a vase with green paper up around the flowers and tied with the cutest little yellow ribbon at the top. So the teacher plays along with this, and she says, "Why, Terry, could this be a stuffed toy?" He says, "No, teacher." "Could this be a giant lollipop?" He says, "No, teacher." Well, she opens it up, and of course it's a fresh floral arrangement, fresh from the florist. Then comes up little Tenor. Tenor's father happens to be a baker in town at the bakery. and her present is quite obviously from the bakery. It's a little box wrapped with white paper and tied with string. And again, the teacher plays along with this. She says, "Why, Tenor, could this be crayons?" "No, teacher." "Could this be a writing paper?" She says, "No, teacher." And of course, she opens it up, and it is 4 fresh chocolate eclairs, fresh from the bakery. Got them rolling now, don't you? Then comes up little Glenn. Now, Glenn's father happens to own the local tavern and liquor store down in the corner. And Glenn comes up there with his little brown paper bag and kind of clumps it on the teacher's desk, and there's a little liquid oozing out of the bottom. So she goes to take a taste, and she says, Why, is this Kool-Aid? No, teacher. Is this lemonade? No, teacher. It's a puppy.
Glad we found out what you like. We're so very, very proud of Dave. He comes from Buffalo. The rest of us come from normal parents. Dave comes from Marty stock. He's fine American stock. As a matter of fact, during the Civil War, his great-great-great-grandfather invented jogging. Of course, then they called it desertion. We're going to sing a lovely song for you. We hope you like it. It's a beautiful ballad. This is a delightful ballad, and I guess I was going to introduce this song, but I think a spring just broke. Oh, he's doing fine. Ladies and gentlemen, listen, does anybody down there have anything to say? We're having a little electrical problem. So what I'd like to do is I'd like to tell you just a little story about the cowboy who's walking down the street in this old western town, okay? And he sees this Indian with his ear to the ground. He walks up to the Indian and he says, "Hey, Indian, what are you doing with your ear to the ground?" And the Indian says, "Wait, wagon come." 6 horses full of wagon. Man driving wagon, they have him on buckskin suit, wearing big hat. Little woman sit beside him, have him on long dress, carry bouquet. Little boy sitting back of wagon, have him on short pants, carry birthday cake and laugh. He says, "You can tell all that from listening to the ground." He says, "No, they've run him over me about a half hour ago." We're going to sing a lovely song entitled "The Expectant Ballerina." Sorry, I made a slight fox pass. I'm sorry, the name of this song is "I Should Have Danced All Night." I remember when I was a lad, what a baseball team we had. Folks would come from miles around. Thank you very much.
George, thanks, David. But that's okay. Being a single guy, like I am, George, I got thinking back there during that last song that, I do kind of get kind of lonesome from time to time. And, I had my little nephew Kevin. He's about 6 years old. Little Kevin. He come over to spend the night with me to keep me company and everything. Well, unbeknownst to myself, I guess his mother and father had taught him that whenever he's supposed to work, especially when he's in a crowd, and he has to leave the room to go to whenever he's got to go. He's supposed to say he has to go whisper. Mommy, I have to go whisper, and nobody knows what he means, you see. So anyway, I'm just throwing away that. And Kevin, he's really cute. He is. He wakes up and goes over and taps me on the shoulder and he says, Uncle Dave. I says, what? He says, Uncle Dave, I have to whisper. I said, oh, just whisper in my ear.
We're going to continue anyway, in spite of numerous requests, by singing a song that we like very much. It's called Torture in the Wigwam, where the pain was intense. We can turn slowly in a hurry. I got the blues when my baby let me by the San Francisco Bay. She lived in ocean liner and she come so far away. But it didn't mean treated so bad. She was the best gal I ever had. Said goodbye, gonna make me cry. Gonna lay me down and die. Ain't got a nickel and ain't got a lousy dime. And if she don't come back, then gonna lose my mind. If she ever comes back to stay, it's gonna be another brand new day. Walking with my baby down by the San Francisco Bay. Sitting out looking out the window and wondering which way you go. Back down on the crazy wild, you know what to do. Going everywhere I feel a freight train, 'cause I feel so blue. Meanwhile, living out the city, just about to go insane. Seems like I hurt my baby, wish she'd call my name. If she ever comes back to stay, it's gonna be another brand new day. Walking with my baby down by the San Francisco Bay. Walking with my baby by the downright wall. Thank you very, very much. I hope you're having a good time. These guys are having the time of their lives up here. I'm not. My life doesn't work out. It never has. It never will. No kidding. Bad things always happen to me. And I'm not kidding. You seem like a nice group and kind of like to tell you about it a little bit, get it off my chest. You see, not too long ago, one of my kids lost a tooth, and I said, darling, take the tooth. When you go to bed tonight, put it under your pillow. And during the night, the good fairy will come and take the tooth and leave some money. So she did. And during the night, I tiptoed in and I took the tooth from beneath her pillow and left $1 and I tiptoed out. But what I didn't know was that she was awake and she saw me all. And now she's going all over the neighborhood telling everybody her dad's a fairy. I'm not kidding. The other night I dreamed I was shipwrecked on a deserted island
with Gina Lollobrigida, Raquel Welch, and Jane Fonda. In the dream, I was Doris Day. I bought a new car. I had it one day, and my wife drove through 3 red lights with it. 2 of them were on the back of a truck. No kidding, it's always been this way. It's always been this way. I remember when I was a little kid coming up to my father and I said, Dad, was I adopted? And I remember he looked down at me and he said, Hustle. I said, Hustle. Caucasian boy asks foolish question. You're not adopted, you rented. This hurts, this really hurts. And you know, it's still this way, still today. You know, I've been married now for about 187 years. And you know, when we were first married, my wife was a mere slip-slip, very petite, very demure, very svelte. But you know what some women tend to as time goes by? Not all of you, bless you, but some. I'm talking. The other night, we were going out to dinner. I'm not saying she's fat, but we were going out to dinner. We had parked the car. We were standing at a street corner waiting for the light to change, and a guy came up and dropped a letter in her mouth. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, again, we'll have to get serious because I guess that's how you perceive us. I grew up in the southern United States, and I'm old enough to remember when the evangelists used to come to town. We'd have the tent meetings. People used to gather from miles around to hear a preacher speak about a faith that they knew very well. And you know, I remember when the people used to sing in those days. They sang songs of joy, songs of love, songs of brotherhood, and they sang songs of happiness. You know, sometimes I think back and I see their faces, that golden glow, and I hear them today. A little bit of happiness, a little less sadness, a little bit of all these things gonna happen overnight. A little bit of tenderness, a little less bitterness, a little bit of all these things to make this world alright. Well, my daddy was a preacher, and he'd go from town to town. He'd open up his good book, and the folks would gather round. When he'd look right at these people, breaking into his song. When the verse was over, he'd ask them all to sing along. A little bit now happiness, a little less sadness, a little bit of all these things are gonna happen overnight. A little bit of tenderness, a little less bitterness. All these things will make this world alright. When the lines were very simple, but so much meaning in those words. When he died, I promised him the words would still be heard. Well, I am not a preacher, but I do know right from wrong. That goes for a lot of folks, I mean the ones who heard this song. Now happiness, a little less sadness, a little bit of all these things are gonna happen overnight. very much, ladies and gentlemen. We really appreciate you. We really appreciate you enjoying this with us and asking us back. We're now going to sing the second half of our concert, 1,300 songs. We enjoyed ourselves tonight. If you can sit there and enjoy us half as much as we enjoy bringing it to you, you're sick.
We worked on a song while they're down here and up around Stybr, and it kind of features me. And we worked on all. It's kind of hard to do. We gave them 4 separate cards. I think I've got a wire. If you guys want to kind of back me up.
Okay. Final rehearsal.
Yes.
Cigarettes are blind.
What? Oh, well,
Now once was happy and had a good wife. I had enough money to last me for life. Then I would a gal and we went on a spree. She taught me to smoke and drink whiskey. Cigarettes and whiskey and wine. Cigarettes and whiskey and wine. While women their lives
Do you understand what we're trying to do here?
Second.